Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with a new video today in the new series, The Weekly Review. Basically, this series is just us taking a look back at the previous week or two on YouTube and other social media platforms and going over some of the bigger, incidents and stuff like that have happened. It's not really a super original idea, but it is one that you guys voted for in the polls in the new community tab on the channel. If you don't know what that is, I highly recommend you go check that out on the channel right now. From now on, probably at least weekly, I'll be posting new polls to see what kind of video ideas that you guys like. But yeah, at the time of this video's making, this series actually won out the first poll. It was supposed to go up yesterday, but it didn't. I apologize for that. Anyways, the first big thing that happened here on YouTube over the past week is the FaZe Banks and Alyssa Violet versus Barley House controversy beef thing going on. I don't know if it's a beef, don't know if it's a controversy, but basically FaZe Banks and Alyssa Violet had a bunch of altercations at this bar called the Barley House, and it became like a public incident. They've made videos on it, they've tweeted about it, and Barley House has made a video where they basically just call out FaZe Banks and Alyssa Violet for being aggressive and all kinds of things. They show some footage of them in this bar or this club and basically expose the two for pretty much lying about what happened at the bar and in the fights and stuff like that inside of the club. It's gotten so bad that now a restraining order has been filed from the Barley House against the two. So Banks had an idea where he was going to post a new video basically trying to debunk the Barley House video. He cannot do that until that restraining order is lifted or he somehow finds a legal way to do it. They're not even allowed to publicly mention the Barley House, I don't believe. So honestly, I think this entire incident is just stupid. It seems like FaZe Banks, every time he goes in a bar or a club, something happens. Perhaps he should stay away from bars and clubs because, it must honestly get a little bit old of every single time you go somewhere, basically you're in trouble for it because, apparently he acts up pretty often when he goes to these places. There's footage of him swinging on people in this club and, acting like a fool. So maybe it's just not a good idea for him to go out into these bars and clubs like this anymore. Anyways, the second big thing that really happened over the last pretty much 2 weeks now is Jake Paul is actually collaborating with real rappers. He dropped an It's Everyday Bro remix with Gucci Mane, which obviously surprised everybody. It came out that he paid him like $250,000 to come onto that remix, so obviously Jake Paul's doing pretty well for himself. And now he just made a song called Litmas with Slim Jimmy from Ray Sremmurd. Obviously the song is complete shit, but honestly, what do you expect? It doesn't surprise me that Jake Paul is making music like this because, look at who it is. It really shouldn't shock anybody that he would actually make a song with Slim Jimmy called Litmas. And then the third thing that pretty much went down over the last week is H3H3 pretty much got into a minor little beef with Anything4views because he posted on Twitter, Ethan did, of H3H3, posted on Twitter that basically he's starting to regret some of his actions and he feels like that YouTube has made him sort of become a worse person with more notoriety that he's getting, and he admits to his faults and stuff like that. And then Anything4views jumps in and basically says, is there something that's about to come public that you don't, you kind of want to do some damage control on, that you don't really want to take a huge impact from? Ela from H3H3 just hits him with a fat joke and tells him basically, get off your high horse, I don't think it can support your weight. And they basically, patch things up after she apologizes, and he says that he, wants to, basically come after people, basically not so insulting and demeaning, I guess, and shows a picture of a horse that he's sitting on, and Gila is the horse. So that's basically all that really happened over the last week. Kind of a slow week, I guess, in YouTube beef and drama. But anyways, this is the format I'm gonna go with in the future. This episode was pretty bad, to be honest with you. I know it was. I didn't really figure that this would be an excellent video because A, there wasn't like super important news or anything that came out, and B, it's the first time I've ever made a video really like this, so of course it's not going to be great. But I've remade this video now a couple different times, and this is the best I could get it. It will probably be better in the next episode that we do it, hopefully next weekend, but it'll probably take me a few weeks to, get on the train of actually making videos like this. But I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting it nonetheless. I'm sorry that I've been taking big breaks between my videos, but I've gotten to the point where I don't want to rush my content out, and I don't want to make videos on topics that I feel it's too stupid to make a video on, I guess. I want to make videos on things that actually are somewhat important to me and I really have an opinion on. So I'm taking breaks in between to go ahead and do more thorough research, try and better the editing a little bit, even though it's just usually gameplay and then me talking over it. I'm sure there's things that I can do better with that. And in the end, it's just really to make better content. Plus, I want to start pursuing streaming a little bit more. Hopefully my internet doesn't, you know, completely spit in my face anymore. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the new series here, Weekly Review. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can set a like goal for 200 likes. If you're brand new around here, make sure to click subscribe. I do rants, I do story times, I'm going to be doing videos like this, and much more. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, signing out.